upheld the actions taken under the constitutional framework governing the removal of a Chief Justice, marking another significant development in one of Ghana's most closely watched judicial matters.
Away from the court, the Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation has directed an immediate reversal of staff suspension at the Ghana Digital Centres Limited, instructing employees to disregard the earlier suspension directive pending further administrative action.
The Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations has intervened in the ongoing administrative dispute at Ghana Digital Centres Limited, ordering the immediate reversal of a directive suspending members of staff. In a communication to the management of the state-owned technology agency, the ministry instructed that the suspension directive be withdrawn and advised affected employees to disregard the earlier notice. The ministry says the decision is intended to preserve stability within the institution while the matter undergoes further administrative review. The latest development is expected to restore normal operations as stakeholders await further guidance from the ministry.
The Ministry of Finance has released 350 million Ghana cedis to support emergency flood relief, recovery efforts and long-term mitigation measures following recent devastating floods across parts of the country.
The Ministry of Finance has released 350 million Ghana cedis to fund emergency flood relief and mitigation efforts in response to the recent flooding that affected several communities across the country. The funds are expected to support relief operations for displaced families, rehabilitation of damaged infrastructure, and the implementation of measures aimed at reducing the impact of future flooding. Government says the intervention underscores its commitment to providing immediate assistance to affected communities while strengthening the country's resilience against climate-related disasters. The allocation comes as several efforts continue, with state agencies and humanitarian partners working to restore livelihoods and essential services in the hardest hit areas.
From the flood mitigation issues, we turn our attention to the foreign ministry, where the government of Ghana is demanding a thorough investigation and swift justice following the killing of a Ghanaian national during anti-migrant protests in South Africa. Authorities says they are engaging their South African counterparts to ensure those responsible are held accountable.
The government of Ghana has called for justice following the killing of a Ghanaian citizen during xenophobia-related protests in South Africa. The incident, which occurred amid unrest targeting foreign nationals, has raised renewed concerns over the safety and security of African migrants living in South Africa. Government says it is working closely with Ghana's diplomatic mission and South African authorities to ensure a full investigation is conducted and that the perpetrators are brought to justice. The ministry has also extended its condolences to the bereaved family while reaffirming Ghana's commitment to protecting the rights and welfare of its citizens abroad. The latest development has reignited calls for stronger action against xenophobic violence across the African continent.
Now we look at the regional stories where urban congestion, poor planning and uncontrolled development are worsening flooding in the capital, Accra, according to Professor Christopher Gordon Asante, who says urgent reforms are needed to reduce the city's growing vulnerability to extreme weather events.
A leading environmental expert, Professor Christopher Gordon Asante, has warned that increasing congestion in Accra is significantly heightening the city's flood risk. According to the professor, rapid urbanization, poor spatial planning, encroachment on waterways and inadequate drainage infrastructure have combined to make the capital increasingly